But anyway, I guess that's the end of our news, guys, for this episode. We're going to go ahead and move into our final segment of the show. Really big news piece that we wanted to dedicate a whole segment to that popped up. It's actually a rumor, but there's a lot in this rumor that Ad and I wanted to talk. So basically, there's a rumor that Sony is making a more powerful version of the PlayStation 4 that is being dubbed the PlayStation 4.5. So it's more
Terrible
than
name.
so it's more than just a
Project
redesign.
Natal. Sorry.
It's
Project
more.
Natal and Get Out. Sorry, I'm so loud. Go, continue. I'm not going to say anything.
No, it's
Go.
cool. That's cool. It's more than just a redesign. This rumored hardware would add increased power and new features that would make it a significant step up from the current version of the console. So according to a report from Kotaku, developers are saying that the PlayStation 4.5 is currently in the works and will feature a new GPU that would support 4K resolution for gaming, which, side note, the console currently supports 4K photos and video only, as well as assist with VR performance. So that's pretty much it. Sony, of course, declined to comment on the rumor, as they always do. And, E3 is a couple of months away, so I don't know, dude. I'll tell you, dude, my initial gut instinct is that this is a terrible idea. What a way to alienate gamers. I've always liked that when you go and you buy a console, that you're like, sweet, I bought a PlayStation 4. I know that this console, I'm going to be able to play games that are exclusive to this console until the PS5 comes out. And that's how it's been. But to now be in the field of you go to the store and you spend $400 on a console, and 3 years later they're going to make a $200 or however much they're going to price it PlayStation 4.5. That's not quite, as big of a leap to make it like a PS5, but it's better than your console, and it's going to be able to play exclusive games. It's getting into that iPhone Apple mentality that I hate so much. They're mixing that with my gaming. So if this rumor is true, I don't think it's a great idea. I think it's a really leaves a sour taste in my mouth, because then, like, well, what can I play going forward? Like, if it's just the 4K thing, that's fine. I get that. If you want to play, I wouldn't buy it. Fuck that. I don't have a 4K TV. But if it is going to be like you could only play games on it that are exclusive to it, that would be really fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's a strange rumor to come out like as it has.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm not too sure what to take away from it, because I do think Sony's already working on a PlayStation. As simple as it gets.
Yeah.
It's working on a next console, but like, and maybe it is looking for another kind of like piece of tech where to like build on, because obviously we have the slimline editions. Like, I think that's kind of out the window because the console itself is very slimline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to redesign it. I think they're going to look for something to add on to it. But it kind of does make sense with VR though. And like, if they do want to really push the power of PlayStation VR, because it is limited to a console, it's not Oculus Rift. Oculus Rift can use like a $1,500 PC and like really kind of like, blow itself out of the water of what its potential is.
Right.
I can see them kind of finding an add-on or something, like make it bigger. But it's weird news to kind of take away, because I can kind of almost say it's not realistic in what they're kind of saying.
Yeah.
Because 4K gaming is huge, but for like the consoles itself, you'd have to just. I probably think you'd want to build a console itself.
Yeah.
Like PS5, you'd want probably to have like, be out in the next 6 years and kind of like have that power in it.
It kind of reminds me of those rumors. Remember when the Wii was out? That there's a rumor that they were going to make the Wii HD, and it was literally just going to be a Wii that could output 1080p resolution. And that turned out to not really be true. I mean, the Wii U came out, but that was an entirely different console that had HD capabilities. I always think just wait until the next generation and dive into it there. I'll put it this way: if they were to do, remember when the Xbox 360 got a redesign, and it was Kinect ready? You remember that? Meaning that you could just plug the Kinect into it. You didn't need the adapter. See, that's fine. If you want to do that with PlayStation VR, I think that's fine. But straight up, and if you want to add 4K resolution, again, that's fine. But if you make it, only that certain games are playable on it that you can't play on your current system. You know, what a way to say fuck you to how many aren't there like 35 million people that bought this console already or something like that? Like you're gonna
Yeah.
like really slap the faces of 35 million customers if you do that. I mean, that's gonna leave a really bad taste in people's mouths.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely.
I mean, well, it's a rumor first and foremost. We'll see what comes out of it. I mean, E3, you know, what is it? March. E3's in June, so that's like a handful of months away. I'd be curious to see if this pops up. It could be, you know, complete crap, but you know,
Definitely. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for the episode then.
Yeah, I think that's probably about it. Um, but yes, I think that concludes this week's episode of the Gamer Headline Show. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at TGH Show and like our official Facebook page, the Gamer Headline Show, for up-to-date episodes from Gamer Headlines' podcast. Additionally, the Gamer Headline Show can be found on Podbean, Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube, and of course right here at GamerHeadlines.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
See you later, guys.